Hello, Matt.
Hi, Mike.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you? I'm just muting my computers so that I don't hear feedback.
As is tradition.
As is tradition.
That we start the game and realize we messed something up and have to start over again.
So hello to everyone on this lovely Thursday evening. My name is Matt. That is Mike, and we are Dolph Hoyt Presents. And we are here once again at Great North Aleworks to give you your Thursday night reprieve from stay-at-home or shelter-in-place or whatever it is that you are currently living under. Or if you're in Georgia, go to the beach or in the salon, apparently, is what you can do.
Tomorrow.
Is it tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
Okay.
Tomorrow you can get your hair did.
Hair did.
Hair did.
If you need your hair did, go to Georgia tomorrow.
Yep, and then you can get a fresh Coke and I don't know, peanuts.
Yes.
What else?
Well, I understand parts of my good friends in Montana. Parts of Montana are coming back to life here over the next few days. So exciting times if you live in those states. May 4th is still the date here for New Hampshire. I think there's even odds right now that gets extended. So there's not a lot of money to get made.
No. However, somehow I find it very fitting that the mayor of Las Vegas is willing to let them be the control group for how many people die. A very fitting thing for Las Vegas that they'll take the chance. So.
Well, the best part about that is that what the mayor of Las Vegas says, that's not my place. That's for the casinos to figure out, which is, the casinos are going to open.
Yep. So if you want to die. Las Vegas.
All right, so here we are once again. For those of you who have not played with us, welcome. For those of you who have, you probably know what you're in for. But let's go over some of the rules here real quick. Okay. Let's see.
So if you haven't already, make sure you get your two devices out and log into crowd.live and go to the code on the screen, which is ZJ6H3. And
Yep. And so again, we've got we're gonna do this across two platforms tonight. So if you want to watch and listen, I recommend you using the YouTube live link. And then to play the game, which is actually probably the more important of them, you want to go to crowd.live and enter ZJ6H3. And that's how you play tonight. Again, two devices is recommended. That way you're sort of consuming it on one and you're playing on the other. You can do it on one device. We know it can be done. It just means that you're probably listening to our shenanigans and you are looking at the game screen. Mm-hmm. So our rules, which there are not many, but our rules are that there are going to be 15 questions tonight, as usual. Each of which you will have 30 seconds to answer. Some are going to be multiple choice. Some are short answer. Some of the short answers actually have dashes that make it appear as though it is demonstrating the number of characters that are in the answer. Do not be fooled. That is not accurate at all from how I'm remembering it.
So you're saying when you say how to spell toy, it's not
it
20 letters?
It may give 12 dashes for some reason. I do not know why.
The silent
at the beginning and the end. Yeah. So the way the timer works and the scoring works is that as soon as I hit play on the question, so what I'll do is I'll because of the delay, so there will be a delay. I think it's about six seconds or so tonight.
Yep.
No, I think it is. I will ask the question. I will read the question, and then I will hit play or go on the timer. And then so that will start the timer. As the timer counts down from 30 seconds to 0, the number of points begins to count down as well. So if you answer right away, you can get a possible 150 points. If you wait till the very end, it'll be like 1 point. Do you want to give your cautionary don't answer too quick?
That's right. Yeah, if you're so as Matt has mentioned, our questions are a mix of multiple choice and text answers. On the multiple choice answers, you'll have a number of choices, multiples, if you will. Four. After we read the question and start the timer, buyer beware, the answers will shift. So if you are probably mashing your thumb or mashing your finger against there, like Josh Delisle, you want to go ahead and make sure that you wait until the timer starts because those will shift. So if you want to answer A, you might suddenly now be answering B, and that's it's more on you really than anything.
It's worth the 1 second wait to get the answer right than to answer quick and get it wrong.
Yep.
Yeah. So
it's a life lesson.
Life lesson. All right. So now you may have, when you logged in, you may have seen that you had an option in which to pick a team to be a part of. Little confusing tonight. We're figuring out there might be some glitches in the platform. Where we put 7 different team names out there, all of which are hops that are different hops that are used in a couple of the Great North beers. It seems as though a few of the beer names from last week have carried over. Mm-hmm. So we don't know how many teams we have going on playing tonight.
We're planning on 7. We might have
17.
17.
Yeah.
So good luck.
Good luck. So the way teams work is that individuals all play. And if you joined a team, everybody who joined that team, their score is added up and then divided by as many team members as there are to get an average score.
Oh, I was going to say, it sounds like an
I'll
average.
work my way to the average.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah. But that's how they do it. So the average score. So that's how that works.
Yep. Now, Matt, do teams matter?
Teams do matter. We're just not sure how much they matter. Yep. So teams will matter in the sense that the winning team will get recognized in some way by our friends here at Great North. We just, as of the time we hit play tonight, don't know what that recognition looks like.
No, but we do know that we are identifying it as a perk. So if it means that you get something, awesome. If it means that you get a virtual high five, awesome. If it means that we say your name out loud, that's a perk, because now people know that you're a winner.
Yep. So this is part of what what you get with us tonight is we don't know quite what your perk is going to be, but we know there will be a perk.
Yep. Now, that said, the top 3 players tonight will be receiving prizes.
An actual perk.
An actual perk. You might say that is that it's award. It's good.
I hope so. I hope it's not a bad prize.
I got nothing.
Yeah.
It might be a tire.
Yeah. So the way we're going to do it is that we've got I think the top 3 players, individual players, will receive a gift card from Great North. That can be used here in the tap room or online. So that's what we got going there. Also tonight we're going to ask that. So we've had some really interesting and fun and cool photos posted the last couple of Thursdays of people playing at home. You know, they've got it streaming on their TV. They've got multiple laptops or iPhones or iPads or all sorts of stuff going. So we're going to ask tonight that you take a picture of yourself, the group of people you have playing, your family, your friends, whatever you've got going, take a picture of it and post it to a number of the different social streams that either Great North or Dolph Hoyt have going on. So on Facebook, check out Dolph Hoyt Presents and Great North Ale. And on Twitter and Instagram, Great North Ale. And if you want, if you are one of those people who are on LinkedIn,
if you're one of the 3 who follow us, you can tag us on LinkedIn because we're there too.
We're there. Mike and I are there on LinkedIn as well. We did not put it on the screen, but we are there as well.
I think Matt Teresi, of all people, also follows us on LinkedIn.
As he should.
As he should.
Yeah.
Of all people.
Of all people. So Dolph Hoyt Presents and Great North Ale on Facebook and on Twitter and Instagram at Great North Ale. Take a picture, post a picture. We want to see all the different people who are out there playing and how it is that you're playing. Again, to get ready to play tonight, check out crowd.live and enter the code ZJ6H3. All right. So it looks as though we have 70 plus people on the game tonight, which is good. 70 plus people. So that'll be cool. Now, what we don't know is that as the game goes on, people tend to drop out or stop answering. So we're not quite sure of how many people. We know the number who are starting the game. We do not know the number of people who will end the game.
Much like the Hunger Games.
Much like the Hunger Games.
You are pretty much Katniss Everdeen.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Good luck. All right. So before we kick off, just a reminder to folks that you can head to greatnorthaleworks.com. And check out details for online ordering or to go pickup. To pick up here in the tap room. You can come in Wednesday, Thursday, Friday between 4 and 7, or Saturday and Sunday between 1 and 4. Again, you can do that. You can also order online for delivery, and we'll go over the towns that have delivery later, but there are a number of them here in the greater Manchester area. So let's move on. Are you ready over there, Michael?
Always.
All right. Yeah, right. Always. So here we go. Here we go.
All right.
All right. So our first question tonight. Which one of these is not an original MTV VJ when the network debuted in 1981? So which one of these is not an original VJ on MTV? A, Martha Quinn, B, Alan Hunter, C, Mark Goodman, or D, Kurt Lauder? So I don't know if anybody has Sirius satellite radio, but 80s on 8, all the VJs, the original VJs, all do shows on 80s on 8. It's awesome.
All of them? Even Kennedy?
No, the original VJs.
Oh, the good ones.
Yeah,
Okay,
the good ones. Yeah, I like the.
I was going to say.
It's a good clarifying point.
We need to clarify that one.
All right. So the question one here tonight was, which one of these is not an original MTV VJ when the network debuted in 1981? And the correct answer is D, Kurt Lauder. Kurt Lauder, you may remember, came along later and was part of MTV News. And I don't know what he's doing now. He's probably writing books or a blog or has a podcast or something. I don't know.
He might still be there, actually.
He might. I don't know. When was the last time you watched MTV?
When
Exactly.
All right.
Road Rules or something, right?
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's on. I'm pretty sure he is Road Rules. He's basically the new Mad Max.
All right. Question 2. All right. Stephen King's first published novel came out in 1974 and has gone on to be adapted into a movie and a Broadway musical. What is the name of that novel? So we're looking for you to write in the name of this novel. So,
I did not expect to see that there was a Broadway musical based on a Stephen King book. It would be fantastic, I'm sure.
I learned that when I read this question, just for the record. So spelling does count, so try to get close. Mike can do some stuff in the background and try to manipulate the answers, but the closer you can get to a correct spelling, the better. So
some great answers coming in. I'd be very wary to see which of these would be made into a musical.
So you're saying Pet Sematary is not a musical?
I'm saying that it has the potential for it.
Okay.
Because there actually is a Ramones song that is based on it. Jeff probably knows that already. You can tell everyone in the chat.
That's who answered.
He probably is the one who can answer all the details.
All right. So Stephen King's first published novel came out in 1974 and has gone on to be adapted into a movie and a Broadway musical. What is the name of this novel? The correct answer is Carrie. Carrie is the correct answer. So we had about half the people got that one right.
About half the people. I would have loved to have seen Christine be made into one of these, because who does not want a musical about a murderous car? So
it'd be tough to fit on a Broadway stage.
It might have to be in the parking lot.
All right, moving on. Question 3. In 1984, a pre-Friends Courtney Cox appeared in a music video with what chart-topping 1980s rocker? So the options are A, Bruce Springsteen, B, Pat Benatar, C, Bon Jovi, or D, Billy Idol.
Well, we immediately know that folks are big Courtney Cox fans here because they almost immediately knew what the answer was.
Are they big Courtney Cox fans, or are they fans of this artist?
It could be. I mean, you have a 50-50 chance that this person is from New Jersey, so they could just be a fan of New Jersey. I mean, there's a lot of possibilities.
How do you know Pat Benatar is not from New Jersey?
I don't. That's why I said at least 50-50.
All right, fair enough. Fair enough. All right. So what we're looking for in 1984, a young pre-Friends Courtney Cox appeared in a music video with what chart-topping 1980s rocker? The correct answer was A, Bruce Springsteen, which it looks like most people knew.
Yeah.
To your point.
Yeah. No, there was a significant number who knew that Courtney Cox has terrible dance skills. We'll dance with
so essentially just gets up and starts flailing around. I do like that Bon Jovi. So if we think about it, 59 answers came for the state of New Jersey, at least. Yeah. Right? All right, here we go. Oh, by the way, Mike.
Yes.
Happy NFL Draft Night.
Oh, thank you. This is the most momentous occasion for me to just now learn about.
I know you want to rush through this tonight and get home so you can watch the your favorite Cincinnati Bengals make the first pick.
Exactly.
Yes, exactly. Yes, that is a football team. Question 4. This is not a multiple choice. In 1991, which band released the single "Losing My Religion"? So in 1991, which is a great year, by the way, which band released the single "Losing My Religion"? I will remind everyone that spelling does count, so try to be close, try to be within a reasonable proximity. Is this a band, Mike? Is this your genre that you would say you were into?
I did listen to this group quite a bit. It was it was kind of like one of those weird on the cusp bands because like you didn't know quite where they were going because every time they had a new album come out, it was drastically different than the previous one.
Yep.
So
I fully credit my wife with exposing me to this band. I was not a big thing for me before I met her. So in 1991, which band released the single "Losing My Religion"? Are you good with answers?
We are good with answers.
We are good with answers. The correct answer, by the way, is REM. REM is the correct answer.
We will accept that REM4, even though technically I think at this point there was only 3 of them in the band. But
all right, so we are accepting REM4 is what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay. For that what one person who answered REM4?
Yep.
Okay. Wow, most people knew who that was. That was good. That's good. All right, moving on. Question 5. Michael Jordan is best known for playing basketball with the Chicago Bulls. What other NBA team did he play on? Your options are A, the Memphis Grizzlies, B, the Seattle Supersonics, C, the Charlotte Hornets, or D, the Washington Wizards.
Mm-hmm. So, Matt, I just want to real quickly let you know that that the chat says, Mom says thank you for REM4.
The shout out, yeah.
Yep, so.
Oh, what great! She was the one that typed it wrong. Awesome.
We don't know that, but it could be anyone.
Maybe she was shooting for an exclamation point or something because of the excitement.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
All right. So again, we're looking for the team other than the Chicago Bulls that Michael Jordan played for in his NBA career. We're good on time. Good. So the correct answer is Michael Jordan played for the Washington Wizards. The Washington Wizards. So those of you who are watching The Last Dance on ESPN, which I recommend highly, Mike, you are as a Chicago area guy. Yep. I think you'd enjoy it.
Yep, it's on the list.
Okay, perfect.
Yep, so.
We're 2 episodes in. They're gonna do episodes across like 3 different months.
I am curious though, like as it comes towards the end, will it drag out because just like Michael Jordan's career of going into the Washington Wizards?
Potentially. All right, let's. We're 5 questions in. We're a third of the way through. Let's quickly look maybe at our top 5 teams from a scoring perspective tonight.
Teams?
Oh no, I'm sorry. Not teams. Individuals.
Okay.
Players.
Here we go.
Here we go. All right. So, in 5th place, Deb, Tom, and Kay. It sounds like a dynamic trio there. 604 points. Patrick with 612 in 4th place. Jack Torrance, 675, 3rd place. Jack Attack, 684, 2nd place. I hope that's not the same Jack playing on 2 different games because you don't want to be better than yourself.
I mean, like it's definitely the ultimate competition though. So.
And then Jeff stoked to be here, top spot, 1st place, 705 points. It does look as though we have 6, 7, 8, 9 teams have all the questions correct.
Oh,
so
that's fantastic.
That is fantastic.
Congrats to you guys, and that's awesome. So, speaking of teams, should we look at how the teams are and what teams we actually have tonight?
We should, and I don't know where to do that, so I'm going to wait till you bring it up.
So I'm going to go ahead and click this button, and boom. So we have 7 teams tonight. So congratulations to those who are on these teams, which is actually all of you because that's required. But it looks like Amarillo is in the lead tonight.
With how many? Does it say how many people? It does not say how many people.
Does not say how many people. So.
All right.
But an average of 3.6 questions have gotten right. So.
3.6 out of 5.
Yes.
Okay. Also, I want to do. I want to shout out the team from last week, Northbound.
Oh,
who won?
What a perk!
What a perk! Getting shouted out 1 week later.
Yeah.
Also, it seems as though we're about 2-3 weeks away from Northbound being available here in the tap room. Also, if you want to get free delivery on your beer, orders of $40 or more, go to greatnorthaleworks.com and you can order. Deliveries are Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and orders received by 10 a.m. on each of those days will get delivered that day. Orders placed after 10 a.m. will get delivered on the next delivery day. So if you want your beer tomorrow, you want to order tonight after trivia ends, but do it before 10 a.m. tomorrow.
Yep. So you currently have about, let's call it 15 hours to get your orders in.
Sure.
That's how time works.
I think.
Yep.
Also, our friend Chris Smith, my good longtime friend, your new friend Chris Smith, after the trivia ended last week, he got his delivery last week. I would recommend doing it the Chris Smith way.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the way to do it. But again, delivery to Manchester, Hooksett, Goffstown, Londonderry, Portsmouth, Dover, Rochester, Concord, Hopkinton, Epsom, Nashua, Merrimack, Bedford, and Amherst. I also know they go to Deerfield because CJ got his beer delivered a couple weeks ago.
That's good.
Yeah,
that's good.
So, but yes, Greater Manchester area. We'll put it that way.
Yes.
All right. Let's move on to question 6.
All right. Sounds good.
Question 6. It's loading for me.
It is.
Here we go. A blank is the name for a hybrid offering of a male lion and a female tiger. So a blank is the name of a hybrid offspring of a male lion and a female tiger.
Now, if you've ever been to the King Richard's Fair, you probably are a nerd and you knew this before we even asked it.
Well, it's pretty much my favorite animal.
Is it? I did not know that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's...
Did you not know that?
Well, I do now.
Call me Napoleon because it's pretty much my favorite animal.
Oh, man, oh, man.
Oh, man, oh, man. All right. So we're looking for the blank is the name of the hybrid offspring of a male lion and a female tiger, and the correct answer is a liger. Again, lion, tiger, liger. Hopefully that was not too big of a leap for folks.
No. Now, for the folks who put down Iger, that would be the...
Is that Bob Iger from the head of Disney?
The former CEO, president of the Walt Disney Company.
Who's like back in some way because he like couldn't stay away.
Yeah, pretty much.
Bob Iger.
So, moving on. I got nothing.
That's it? That's all you got?
That's all I got.
All right, moving on. Question 7.
Oh, speaking of...
In the film Napoleon Dynamite, the title character keeps which type of food in his pocket? All right. Our options are A, grapes, B, tater tots, C, jelly beans, or D, French fries.
Now, all these are very solid choices to put in pockets.
I keep all of these things in my pockets.
Yes.
Not tonight, but usually,
No, I usually make sure I wear enough pockets so I can go ahead and diversify. Because you never know when you want a jelly bean followed by a grape.
Yeah.
So,
No, you never follow a jelly bean with a grape.
no.
It's bad for you. But you follow a jelly bean with a French fry.
Yeah, life lessons. Yeah, just don't do it. So.
All right. You get a figure. You get this figure if you follow my instructions. Go ahead. Go ahead. Think about it.
Yeah, living proof. Yeah.
All right. So in the film Napoleon Dynamite, the title character keeps which food in his pocket? We had 4 awesome options. The correct answer is B, tater tots. Tater tots. If you remember, he keeps it in the like cargo pants pocket of his pants. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm not sure if we have a lot of fans of tater tots or Napoleon Dynamite, but we had a solid showing on that one of 77%. Yeah. So.
Well, and you now know Napoleon Dynamite's favorite animal is a liger.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. Question 8. According to the analytics firm App Annie, the 4 most downloaded iPhone apps of the 2010s, so that's the decade of the 2010s, are owned by what company? We're looking for the name of that company. So what's the name of the company with the 4 most downloaded iPhone apps of the 2010s? And we will, again, spelling does count, but we've got certainly a few different options that we will accept as correct.
Yep, and we got a lot of solid answers coming in for super viable things. But
super viable but wrong. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, pretty much. Much like the app market, there's a lot of viable options out there, but most of them are wrong for your needs.
Speaking of, I've started to play cribbage. Cribbage is a new app that I've gotten into. I'm learning. Yeah, Greg Nelson hooked me up with that one. So,
nice.
All right. So, according to the analytics firm App Annie, the 4 most downloaded iPhone apps of the 2010s are owned by one company. What is the name of that company? The correct answer is Facebook. So Mark Zuckerberg, I guess that would be what? Facebook,
probably Facebook,
Instagram,
Messenger,
and WhatsApp.
Yep. Yeah, WhatsApp for sure.
Okay, WhatsApp for sure. All right. So pretty diverse answers in there.
Yeah, all solid choices.
All solid choices. So yeah, good work on that one. All right, question 9. Who directed the 2017 film Wonder Woman? So we're looking for who directed the 2017 film Wonder Woman. I have to be honest with you, 100 guesses, I wouldn't have gotten this one right.
Oh, it was a, well, so far it's not your mom, that's for sure. But
yeah, no, my mom did not direct Wonder Woman.
No.
She's completely capable of it, but she did not.
No. So. Yeah,
oh, but we do have some people answering correctly, so that gives me some.
Yep, and again, like spelling if you can, if not the end of the world, but it will take me a second here.
Also, we know like not Martin Scorsese, right? Because he doesn't like the whole green screen like superhero movie thing.
That's true.
Right? Yeah. All right. So Mike is scoring. We want to make sure everybody who answered good. All right. So who directed the 2017 film Wonder Woman? The correct answer is Patty Jenkins. Patty Jenkins.
We had a huge variety of choices here.
Not my mom, not Spike Lee, is what you're saying.
Leggy Mountbatten is not probably not the correct answer.
Is that a thing?
I don't even know. It clearly is, but...
Interesting.
Yeah.
All right. Let's move on to question 10.
Okay.
Question 10. Kansas City, Memphis, and St. Louis are styles of what food? So Kansas City, Memphis, and St. Louis are styles of what food? Now we have, when Mike and I were looking at this question in advance, we decided there were a couple of different correct answers here. So hopefully that means more people will get this one correct. So we're looking, these are either of the correct answers that we're going for are things that I am in huge favor of, for the record.
Just as far as life choices go?
Yes.
Yes, I would agree with that. So.
When in doubt, go with these. All right. So Kansas City, Memphis, and St. Louis are styles of what food? We were willing to accept either ribs or barbecue. Ribs or barbecue.
And we went with a variety of spellings on both of those.
Yes.
I am not so sure how, but we went with
barbecue either had too many vowels or not enough vowels, it looked like, as people were trying to spell it.
Yep. So
could have just done BBQ. Just throwing it out there for people next time. Just, no big deal. All right. We're 10 through. Means we're 2/3 of the way. I think it's time to quickly check scores again.
Okay.
Let's do individuals. Let's do individuals. All right, here we go. Our top 5. At 5, Matt and Kristen, 993 points. Nick and Amy, 4th place with 1,004 points. JCVDD question mark Carmack, 1,085 points. I thank God I don't have to say that multiple times tonight. Jeff stoked to be here, dropped a spot to 2nd, and Jack Torrance jumped 2 spots to the top spot, 1,185 points. Nice work to all. Hey, Mike, I heard we should check teams.
Yes, we should. So
I don't know where to do that, so you have to do that again.
And teams are up.
Teams are up.
Actually, so Idaho Gem is now taking the lead for the top team, followed by Amarillo and then El Dorado. So it's overall looking. They're winning.
So I learned the darndest thing today.
What's that?
So my good friend Jack, who goes to school in the Bedford Public Schools, hasn't been feeling well. and was sick from school today. Even though it's all homeschooling right now, still had to call in sick.
Oh no.
That blew my mind. That when you're being taught at home, primarily by your parents, that you still have to call into the school to let them know you're going to be out sick. I don't know who's seen the video of the dad on I saw it on TikTok, but the dad being like, "You got a 60 and a 53 on your tests." He's like, "You can cheat. How do you get?" And the poor girl's like lying in bed because he like woke her up in the morning. She's like, "I did cheat," which it's like if you're going to get a 53 and a 60 after you cheat, you probably have bigger problems. My guess. Yeah.
I'm guessing. So.
All right, let's move on because Mike was not listening to me as I talked through that. He was typing something into the computer.
Yes. All
right, question 11. David Prowse is known for physically performing which iconic cinematic character? This is a bit of a mouthful, but David Prowse is known for physically performing which iconic cinematic character? A. Chewbacca, B. King Kong, C. Darth Vader, or D. Gollum?
Yeah. So this was so this is something that basically essentially is like
this would have been a Mike question. If we were coming up with questions, this would have been a Mike question.
Yeah. So essentially, you're looking at someone who's physically playing it, but it's not necessarily the voice that's being portrayed for that character. So
right, and because it's a this person is masked, you also don't even see the person who's physically playing. So it's like it's not them you see, nor the voice you hear, which is really interesting. Great career for this person, though.
Oh, yeah.
So David Prowse is known for physically performing which iconic cinematic character? The correct answer is C, Darth Vader. Darth Vader. It looks like 25 answers for Darth Vader, 25 answers for Chewbacca. So people were definitely, taking a run at those.
Yeah, and I can understand where the confusion would come with this because Peter Krause is known for being Chewbacca.
But not Peter Krause from 6 Feet Under.
Correct.
Okay. Just I wanted to check. All right, moving on. Question 12. What powerful trio of ladies reigned supreme in the early to mid 1990s with rap hits proclaiming female empowerment, adding a little spice to the hip hop landscape? All right. So what powerful trio of ladies reigned supreme in the early to mid 1990s with rap hits proclaiming female empowerment, adding a little spice to the hip-hop landscape?
So before someone calls me out on it, I was wrong. It was not Peter Krause. It was Peter Mayhew. I got it mixed up. Peter Krause was someone I went to school. It was someone I went to school with way back when, and he looked like a Chewbacca.
Still not the guy. He looked
from
like 6 Feet Under.
He looked like a Chewbacca, but definitely not portray him.
All right. I must admit, maybe one of my least favorite female hip hop acts.
That's okay.
Just want to throw it out there.
That's okay.
I'm gonna come clean. So, what powerful trio of ladies reigned supreme in the early to mid 1990s with rap hits proclaiming female empowerment, adding a little spice to the hip hop landscape? The correct answer is Salt and Peppa. Salt and Peppa. Again, not my not my fave. Give me a little Queen Latifah. Give me a little Eve. But
Yeah, I am a fan of autocorrect because it has produced the quintessential hip hop group Stephanie's Child. So,
I mean, kudos, a shout out to all of Stephanie's children.
Probably Mark and Willem.
Yeah.
So Liam probably.
Liam. All right. So a couple more pieces of interesting Great North news. So you may recall from past weeks that there's a collaboration happening between Great North, Moat Mountain, Woodstock, Smutty Nose, and Great Rhythm on the brewing of a beer. The beer's name is Gratuity, which is aptly named because 100% of the proceeds is going to benefit the New Hampshire Hospitality Employee Relief Fund to benefit employees of the hospitality industry who have been impacted by these recent and unprecedented events. So the beer has been brewed. We heard that last week. It is a pale ale, Michael, with Galaxy, Amarillo, and Lemon Drop hops, and it should be ready the first week of May. Now, a little birdie told me that it will be available here at the tap room first, and then will be picked up to be distributed across the state to those different breweries, as well as various supermarkets and stores to be bought.
Well, that is delightful.
It is delightful. And I also, that same little birdie told me that lemon drop hops are what they use in Northbound, which should also be out around the same time. So I am very excited for both Gratuity and Northbound to roll out here at the beginning of my birth month.
It's like May was made for you.
It was made for me. It's not going to be my 40th birthday like it is somebody else.
Yep.
But I'm going to celebrate in style anyway.
Yep. And to clarify, that's not me either.
No, it's not Mike. I'm just saying somebody's turning 40 this May. I'm not going to say what her name is here. I wouldn't want to embarrass her.
No,
right?
Definitely wouldn't want to embarrass anyone whose name probably rhymes with Mecca Mailer.
Mecca Lecca?
Yeah.
All right. So that's that. So let's move on. Question 13. A city founded by and named in honor of Milton S. Hershey is in which state? So we're looking for which state the city founded by and named for Milton S. Hershey is located in.
There are so many weird random facts about this town and this area that are just so ridiculous to talk about and share. It's fantastic.
Well, I can't wait to see how many people misspell the actual answer to this.
Well, so far we are at 2.
2?
So,
that's it?
Correct.
Wow.
So,
have people know how to spell this? It's blowing my mind.
Yeah, well, so far it seems that is the case, that your mind has been blown.
My mind has been blown. It is truly that. I heard the tour of this town is worth the price of admission.
I don't know about that, but it's definitely worth going to for the theme parks that are present there.
Yeah.
One of them named after Hershey, the other one named after the Pennsylvania Dutch, because the answer to this question is Pennsylvania.
That you said 3 times before you said it was the answer?
Probably, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but no, this is my favorite part about this town is that there is a theme park there that is all about the Pennsylvania Dutch. It is just as ridiculous as like a Six Flags, but on a much smaller budget. And there's a ride. The Flying Dutchman is a ride. It has nothing to do with the pirate ships.
Okay. Another shout out to the person who answered "Hi, Steve." I feel like they deserve credit, and Steve, who they said hello to, deserves to know that a hello was sent his way. You're not listening again.
No, not at all.
Okay, perfect.
So,
all right,
but no, definitely whoever shouted out to Steve should definitely deserve it.
All right,
so.
Moving on. Question 14, multiple choice. Who was the American track and field star that won 4 gold medals at the 1984 Olympics? Our options are A, Ben Johnson, B, Jesse Owens, C, Carl Lewis, or D, Mike Powell. So we're looking for the American track and field star who won 4 gold medals in 1984, which would have been Los Angeles, if I'm not mistaken, correct?
I think you're right. Yes.
Okay, perfect.
So, and we have quite a few who definitely seem to know it. So that's always a good thing.
That is, yeah.
For you, it's a good thing. Yes, if you are answering it correctly, Good job. So,
all right. I feel inclined to point out that we are here at Great North Aleworks, which is an ode to our Canadian friends to the north. Ben Johnson, also a Canadian. Yeah, so not an American.
Not him.
Yeah, not so. So the 4 of you who answered Ben Johnson, not him. The correct answer, though, the American Olympian who won 4 gold medals in track and field in 1984, it's Carl Lewis. Carl Lewis.
Classic Carl.
Classic Carl. Yeah. Actually, a heck of an athlete.
Yes,
Carl Lewis.
Very much so.
All right, so one more little bit of information here before we wrap. May 2nd. You may remember a few weeks back we talked about New Hampshire Beer Week, but May 2nd, the New Hampshire Brewers Association is doing a Keep New Hampshire Brewing virtual beer fest. And you can visit the New Hampshire Brewers Association Facebook or website for more information. That is, I think, Saturday, May 2nd.
Yep.
And I will, a little hint, Mike and I will be doing a trivia again here at Great North, who is participating in the event. So we'll be doing, I think it's at 4 o'clock.
4 o'clock. You know, it's definitely worth the price of admission for this event. Those proceeds go towards the New Hampshire Brewers Association, which is a great organization that helps promote New Hampshire beer and makes it so that any of your favorite drinks throughout the state are more readily available to you and others.
Yep.
So
yeah, the cool part with it being virtual is that they'll go from brewery to brewery, checking out what different people have going on, and Great North, as a part of their contribution to it, has somehow decided that you and I are their best representation. So we'll be back.
Yeah. So
Suckers.
One for you guys.
So. All right. Final question of the night. Number 15. What is the name of the sequel to Full House? So what is the name to the sequel of Full House? Which I believe is it on Netflix?
It is on Netflix.
Okay.
I've managed to watch at least 3 of the 4 seasons I think they're on it. And while you may have fond memories of the original Full House, Fuller House is not the answer, is it? Well, for me.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. Yeah. Is Aunt Becky on it? Is
she
right?
was
Pre-prison sentence?
She's no longer on there.
Yeah. All right.
So.
We have a vote for may I please get some tragically hopped delivered to Chicago.
We can work on that one. See what happens.
Sorry,
there.
Scott.
So.
We also have another Steve reference. This time, just Steve.
Just
no
Steve.
Hello, no goodbye, just Steve.
Just Steve.
Yeah.
Classical Steve.
Oh, Steve. So. All right. So, what was the name to the sequel to Full House? The correct answer is Fuller House, someone may have mentioned.
You may have heard it mentioned in such things as me talking about Fuller House, unrelated to the fact that that was the question. So.
All right. So before we get to our final scores for the night, quick reminders: GreatNorthAleworks.com. You can see the hours here for the tap room: Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 4 to 7, Saturday, Sunday, 1 to 4. You can also order your beer online for delivery. Free delivery on orders of $40 or more. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday are delivery days. Just make sure your order is in by 10 a.m. on each of those days. Manchester, Hooksett, Goffstown, Londonderry, Derry, Rochester, Dover, Portsmouth, Concord, Hopkinton, Epsom, Nashua, Merrimack, Bedford, and the best for last, Amherst. We also have Gratuity, which is getting close. The beer brewed, the collaboration beer brewed for the New Hampshire Hospitality Employee Relief Fund is coming first week of May, and also May 2nd, Saturday, May 2nd, New Hampshire Brewers Association Keep New Hampshire Brewing Virtual Beer Fest. So check out New Hampshire Brewers Association on Facebook, or go to their website for more information. That's good.
Sounds good.
All right.
Works for me.
On to results. Let's do teams first this time.
Let's go and take a look at teams.
Let's take a look at the teams.
So looking at the teams.
Yep.
So as queuing up for folks, just real quick, Lisa, are we? What? We'll do something. We'll do something. So we'll follow up with folks.
Yeah.
But congratulations if you're on Team Amarillo. You're the winning team.
Yep.
So we'll follow up with you guys with an email.
And I've been waiting all night to say Azaka.
Oh, go for it, man.
Right, because I was taught how to say it earlier. So Azaka second, and Lemon Drop, which we went as in third place. We also found out Lemon Drop is one of the main hops in Northbound, which is also coming in a couple weeks.
Northbound.
Like, that's a
different beer.
Different beer. Yeah, that's for the fall.
Yeah. So,
all right. So congratulations to the 9.8 average score for Team Amarillo.
Yep. And so we'll follow up with you guys with an email as far as what will happen with that.
All right.
So, moving along.
On to our to the winners. Again, we'll have prizes for the top 3 individual players for the night. Let's take a look at that. All right. In third place tonight, Jack Torrance got 13 questions correct, but was in third place. So must have taken some time to get those right. 1,597 points. WWJCVDD ? Carmack, second place.
Such a good film.
Yeah. 1,636 points. And just above them in the grand scheme of things, first place for Jeff. Jeff is stoked to be here. 1,654 points. So congratulations to our top 3 teams tonight. Also, some teams made some really good late runs as I'm looking at scores. So some teams came from behind almost to get into the top. So they must have figured out how to do this right towards the end.
Yeah, it's been a month, so we got a system down now. So
all right. So again, my name is Matt. That is Mike. We're Dolph Hoyt Presents. We're really excited you guys joined us tonight. I think we do it again.
I think we'll do it again.
We'll do it again next Thursday night, 7 p.m. Same bat time, same bat channel. So check us out. Don't forget though, post those pictures of you playing tonight to Facebook on Dolph Hoyt Presents and or Great North Aleworks, or on Instagram and Twitter at Great North Ale. So again, we're looking forward to checking those out. And thanks again for joining us. We'll see you again next week.
See you guys.